Hi, my name is Blaq. I'm a performing artist, songwriter, and a producer. Bendilapha ekunjani. Please, guys, support them. Bakhona kuzo zonke social platforms. Sure.
Kunjani, wanna learn more, wanna get exposed. Kunjani, must tete man, I'm a man Kunjani, must tete man, come through, they say numbers don't lie. We own two, spit to Mquqo, the platform to be in. Sunday, let's tete, time to let them know what you do. Got the mecha on the move, spec to Miss P, and attackers on the Zoom. Nele no Luvuyo with that HD content. Let's take him to the moon. Baqalela sikaqake sasebukhali nalenyane manvulela season 2.
Good evening and welcome to Kunjani Podcast, the podcast with HD content. My name is Windvoel. Uququqinebdola amahlathi waha. Uzithonga zithathu kwetini. Kuthiwa ngumlunjwa ondaba ilando mfondini. Kuthiwa bathunywa umkhomanzi suka bona baduka namhlathi. Namhlanje ke kwakunjani. Siphethe ityendyana madoda. Inkunzi malanga kwezomculo. Very stylish, very talented, beautiful voice. I always refer to him as a stage practitioner. Ladies and gents, I present to you the Blaq. Yeah, man. How are you doing?
I'm fine, nothing much. Yes, kucenga ke more than anything. Music is always keeping us busy. All the time, studio times, and trying to find gigs. So basically,
yes. No, thank you so much. Welcome to Kunjani Podcast.
Thank you to be here. I don't know if you're coach.
The important thing for us is for you honoring the invitation.
Okay.
That we appreciate kakhulu and kudala manje sifuna ukuncokola nawe.
All right.
Because le platform sokubizile kuyo i-platform esithe kuyakheni kwethu xa sijonga igqeberha le. Sabona ubuhle bezinto ezenziwa ngabantu bakuthi. Bezizamela torho. Abanye bayaziwa, abanye abaziwa, kodwa sibona inhliziyo zabo nokufuna ukubonakalisa isiphiwo banaso. Ngakumbi kwe-art. Nakwezo kuthiwa ezoshishino.
All right.
Yeah, Paul, abantu bakuthi bayazama man, bayaphusha, bayaziveza izakhono zabo. Bambi bayaziwa bamba baziwa. Sathi ke masikhele iqonga ukusondeza aba bantu banjalo. Sinomdla nokunazi inzulu.
Okay.
Ngoba xa sikubona phe stage usithi sizoba grand Joe. Siyabona uyazi bayisukela laphi lo.
Background. Okay.
Yeah, ngoba siphelela phe stage most of the time abanye bethu. Singakwazi noba unkala for that matter. Yabona kanti ngoxa sihleli kwesitulo siyava thina ngunkala siyazalana okanye ungibawokazi and all that kanti njengoba kulandela nje akazange benathuba lokubuza uba ngubani imvelaphi yakho. So apho siyesinqokole ngokukhula kwakho size nawe kakuhle uzawufikelela ngokusophuma indevu zagcwalisa ubuso.
Kukhulu I guess. Ngumbulele kakhulu but oqala we hardly get opportunities ezinjalo whereby you get kukho abantu that had an interest in actually knowing more about an artist, more than the artist that you see on stage, you know, because we are human beings, and since we're human beings like any other human, we have challenges. So there's a lot of things that makes an artist more than the artist on stage, whether it's a painter or there's a lot of inspirations. So having people that actually want to dig deeper kwezo zinto zinjalo, it's a privilege kakhulu wena bolo. So ndiyatsho ke just to say bana into enkulu leyo.
Xa abazali bakho bebekuthiya bakunika igama elithi Thandisile.
Yeah, Thandisile.
Yeah, kanje wasisithi Tyrese.
Tyrese or Blaq.
Yeah, kanje sizawuya apha sinqokelana nabo sinomdla uba uthandisile ngubani?
Oh, okay. Uthandisile, first of all, ngumfana owazalelwa East London.
Okay.
Spent East London just few days, probably, if it was not a week. And then my mama wam waphinda wabuyela back ngabalapha eBhayi kakade.
Okay.
So wabuyela back eBhayi, and then ndakhulela apha ke ngoku, which is eNjoli.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I grew up there ke ndingazazi uba ndinalokhono to write or sing,
yes,
but I always had into ngaphakathi kum ehle nje ifuna
intshisakalo ethile.
yes, ehle nje ifuna ucula. I love music. I love obviously xa ngumntana you get glued at TV.
Of course, yeah.
Yabona, and then you just choose a certain character and write for wena. So Uthandisile was that young boy that always more than ayodlala estratweni, I was always watching TV. If I'm not, ndincedisa utamkhulu wam, which is utamkhulu wayenesitendanyana wayenaso phayana ethengisa everything, veg, sweets. So I'll come back from school ndiyohlala khona notamkhulu, ndingafumani ixesha enough to go play with other kids. So I grew like ndiye ndakhula loo nto le ngaphakathi, that you know what, since the time I was spending ndindedwa kungekho like other people, so I had to find something to do. So I guess that's when the inspiration okanye ke nento yobawela uba ngumculi yayikhula khona, yayiqala khona laa nto, because you'll find that even in school ngamaxesha mhlawumbi lese ibreak okanye masithi ke kubona kungakho tishara,
Yes.
abantwana bayadlala, ufika abanye they are playing apha eklasini, ngiyathi mna I will just sit there and I will sing, I will hum something. Yabo, ndimane ndihamisha, mhlawumbi ndibethe idesika. I always had this thing inside of me that actually wanted to ukucula okanye mandithi mhlawumbi to voice out whatever that I can't say I was going through at the most as a child. I mean,
course, yeah.
What do you know as umntana? So ndinayo ke laa nto. So I always mane ndisitsho netishara uba Thandisile, like xa uhamishayo, like what are you, wenza ntoni, like ndingayihoyi lo.
Because bayemva mhlawumbi lo mhamisho usound kamanje.
So I remember this other time nabandisa kwi-choir yesikolo. I never wanted to be a part of a choir.
Okay.
Growing up, azange ndafuna nix into edibene neekwayari, nto bendibaleka isiXhosa. So I guess ke nalangela xesha mhlawumbi bene-stage fright. So ndimane ndijampa ke into ezinjalo. So I never got a chance to actually establish it at that time and ndiyibone ngela xesha, because my indlela bendikhula ngalo, since I was bendikhula nomzali one, which is my grandfather, enguye ondikhulisayo. So ndakhula ke as uthai, I met up with a lot of people. I went to church because abazali bam ngabantu basenkonzweni, so that means ndikhuliswe ngenkonzo. Enkonzweni kuyacula, napha enkonzweni, even in choirs and everything, never showed no interest. Up until ndakhula, enye friend yam yathi bane manthai masambe man siye yona ikhonza 7 days, that time nandikhonza rhabe. So yandisa ke eSabatha. I love the way they sing, because a cappella groups. And then that's when ke ngoku ndaqala khona interest. I think that's when I wanted to, because I remember there was maybe by 7, but class 7 kukho i-bass eziyi-2, kukho i-second 10 ezimbini, kukho i-baritone eziyi-2, and then 1 first 10. So namos ndiyazazi uba I can hit high notes. I don't know bana these high notes you would say this is the first 10. I would listen to something and then ndilinganise ndive uba okay, I can hit that. Yonke loo nto leyo. So from that point ke ngoku ndathi kutsho mama, hey man, imandi laa ngoma ndiyicula mani phaa kulaa resa leni ndiyicule, and then all to find out I was singing the first 10. So he was like, okay, hey man, we're looking for a first 10, how about you come and join us? Ndangena olo hlobo eSabatha, ndabajoyina ke, and then ke ngoku that's when ke ngoku ndakhula kwinto yomculo enkonzweni. But all in all, yeah, when it comes to music part, but there's a lot of things along the way that made uThandisile himself just to be ukuzama ukuzifuna, because when I look at myself way back, ndijonga zonke izinto, things that I've done as not before Blaq tie nabo Tyrese, it's totally a different person, because I always have this thing of trying to find myself. So I will go around trying to intend research.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love to research. I love to, if into ndifuna uyazi ayindiyeki nje. For umzekelo, I remember I spent 2 days, or if not 3, estratweni, because I wanted to understand. But okay, man, abantu bahlala estratweni ithi into yakhona. Only because of I saw that experience from my brothers, because my brothers bebesenza loo nto leyo. They would take abantwana from kwindawo ngendawo, and then babenzise iziketch into taking them around the country, and then umasipalati will support them. So I guess ndakhula nami naloo nto leyo. So I will go around, ndihlale ke estratweni and eat what they're eating, do what they're doing, but all the time I always make sure I have my guitar with me. Igita yami ayihleli nje inami ke, and then I guess that was when into yokubhala was also ikhula ngaphakathi kumu and all of that, because I wanted to know more. I wanted to get more involved with the world and just trying to find myself as uThandisile. Bana, where am I going? So basically, there's a lot of things that ezenze uThai to be the person that I am today. So basically, it's just a lot of experience. Yeah.
Yo. Ndimamele njengoba uthetha nje, and I'm trying to think, because phaya njengoba uncokola nje, undinike yonke le nto bendizayibuza kuwe, ukundiqalela ukuza nayo ukhula. And you mentioned ukuthi your brothers used to take aba bantu bahlala estratweni.
Yes.
Create a group and all that. And I want to zoom in quickly back. I'm sorry to ndikubuyisele emva.
Okay.
Ngeli xesha ubundizobela ndikubona ungumntu ohlala notamkhulu wakho kule. But ndiva uthetha ngo-brothers. So khasizumele niba ngaphi apha endlini, niyifamily engakanani?
Okay, ifamily yami inkulu kakhulu ne. Cha into enzekayo, abantwana bakatamkhulu na bavela bathi bayozihlalela ezindaweni zabo. So my brothers into beziyenza zona ne, bezimane ngophuma if azikho esikolweni outside, zenza ezi outreach zabo each and every time. So they never spent that much time endlini, because they were trying to find something better for themselves. So Oputi, they will go to East London, they will go to King Williamstown, they will go to Mthatha for like a year, okanye 6 months for onga maxesha. So xa befikile, that was the time whereby ndibabona khona, but most of the time bendihlala notata and then umama esemonti etshatile kwela cala. So mna ke ngoku ndazohlala notamkhulu ngapha. So my brothers will bona bema ngabantu amane befika ke on and off. Yabona mane befika ngaloo maxesha aphinde bahambe. I remember this at the time bafika nothi befika bebayi-2, which is uBhuncediso noBhujongile. So uBhuncedisi noJongile. So boyi-2 xa befikayo bafika behamba, I think they were like 6 if not 7. And then abantwana behamba nabo besitsho bana noba bathathe endaweni ezithile nendaweni ethile. So ngoku bazohlala apha endlini, but they're not gonna stay for long. Konje into nje abayizeleyo. I didn't know I was a child. So bendingayazi ke exactly, but I will see pendlini kusenziwa ii-plays, izinto zoSarafina. You know,
active mos.
Yeah, ndibone kusenze kwezinto, and I will be lost bana kwenzeka ntoni na, yabo. And then as bana ndikhula, obhuti bani-understand this, but no, what they do is they go bayohlala kwezi ndawo zabantwana bahlelelekileyo. They will just try to find talent from these kids, and then benze something. Uyabona, if omnye ugood in painting bazamthatha, and then try to push that person, and then try to push nezinye izakhono zabanye abantwana emacaleni. So they did that for years. Kungekho nto ke because I know for a fact that babengana mali ephuma kubo mostly that you would say bana banemali eninzi to take care. So they were just trying to make abantwana, instead of them tending to be abantu bad. So if they can try to find something in them about themselves, then kulapho bazazibona khona ba no man, and I'm a child of God, and the nesiphiwo, I can go on and just be someone different than being umuntu ophuma ecaleni. So I guess that's what they wanted to build, and they believe so much in Black consciousness. So bebeyifaka ke nakum ke, yeah, so bebeyifaka kum kakhulu, and then nami komane ndibona ezazinto bazenzayo. So that's when I actually ndababona ke ngoku in my head what type of people abangabo. Yeah, so all in all bebemane ke mane besenza ezo zinto kwaphela kugcwala man. I remember even my neighborhood kwa abantwana bapha erini baphele bejoyina man apha kule nto kumane kusenziwa izinto apha eyadini, but I was not allowed to be a part of yona laa nto.
Why?
Not that bana mna ndacela utamkhulu, I think utamkhulu engandifuni kudwe ezininzi.
Ifuna pecamkwakhe.
Ndifuna apha ecamkwakhe. So nam ndandibawela ke ukwenza ezanto zosarafina.
Tanzil.
Yeah, but I never got a chance to be a part of that. Yeah, so ndandibukele ke people performing. They will go to school and present what they've been doing, and then yonke loo nto leyo. So yeah, that's the reason bebengakho sendlini most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, Tanzil, you are a musician.
Yes.
And i-musicians zithi xa zithethe most yazo le nto yokucula obviously iye iqale umuntu eseyoung.
Yes.
And in most cases iba yi-influence eyenzeke mhlawumbi athi umuntu endlini bekudlala ujazz.
Okay.
Then bengenayo into bengakwazi uyimamela ngaphandle kwayo.
Okay.
That's why namhlanje ndiyi-jazz musician. Yeah, so njengoba kangoku wena musician, Afro Soul, I think I define your music as Afro Soul, okay. Genre yakhona.
Okay.
Utamkhulu andiqondi kodwa.
Yo, I don't expose leyo.
Yeah, so mhlawumbi wena
just to think
kwenzeke njani ube kanti utsaleka this kind of music?
Hey, mna andifuna uphosisa, I really don't know ifike njani for me to develop out of the blue, because I wanted to be a doctor. So and koko I thought bana music, it's just into nje kum. Yes, I can sing, yes I can, yabona ndiyakwazi ulinganisa abantu abathile. Yabo never yafika kumbana ndiyawuze ndibe kule ndawo ndikuyo ngoku. But yes, azange endlini ezibabe ndisitsho beyi-TV into bidlala mostly. Utamkhulu wami engasongumuntu that listens to jazz. Abezithandela le nto kwi-radio yakhe umhlobo wenene phayana ngo-12 ezaqhubo zabo nalamabali. Yeah, so bethanda ezo zinto ezo. But I think I chose music because of when xa ndilinganisa izinto eTV kulapho ndibona ba okay, and ndilinganise exactly i-voice yomntu the way isounda ngayo. That's when I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can do this, but still ingekho into ethi bana I can do my own music. Kulapho ke ngoku ezibabe sentshilo ba ndalentuka ndadibana with these guys from church. Ikhule up.
Sure.
So from apho, being a part of that group, ndaphuma enkonzweni. Uphuma ngoba enkonzweni ndiphuma ke ngoku because of some of the church zinalawe bana if you go outside and then uyokwenza umculo, which is ngesiphiwo sikaThixo, you are doing a bad thing. Yeah. So even at church, when you're singing, you find out that kuye kuthiwe bana don't expect that you can make a career out of this. ucula just to praise God, and then that's it, yonke laa nto, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. I accepted that throughout the years. But I wanted to know more. I wanted to, if ndingisemculweni ngoku and then ndizixelele that I'm part of this, I want to be a part of this. So I wanted to know more. So I went out of church. Ndahamba ke ngoku for iminyaka ke ndihamba with my friends aboYolanda oXabiso, trying to understand the art industry, as xa uhambahambayo uchekisha, like you go to sessions like emadeni, sessions fana like a cipher.
Sure.
I was not performing pa. Now I have this thing, before I do something, I love to research about it. Band is fucking doing, and then zithini angles to actually ungena kule industry. So I went out and then ndachekisha ke ngoku. Nimane ndisiya kwi-sci-fi, I see people how they perform, and then ndibone confidence that these people have. Yes, ndiculile enkonzweni, ndinayo confidence kwasenkonzweni, because when I find out that, okay, ndiyasithanda stage, I love to be in front of people and just singing for the people and all of that. So kulapho ke ngoku ndaqoma, okay, let me just mandifunde more, because I wanted to know more about this. Ndifike kwezi ndawo ndibone ke people performing, abantu benza poetry and how they present their work. Then I was like, well, okay, you know what, Ty? Now kazame ngoku to do something in front of these people. Yes, ecaweni uyenzile le nto. Now you are in the outside world, as much as they would say enkonzweni yakho bana uwile, for being in the outside world or trying to know more about the career path that you want to take. So I remember my first performance, I say DNE. At DNE ndidlala igita enestrings ezintathu. Yes. And at that time ndandingabhali ngeXhosa, because I love poetry. So ndandibhala nge-English, and I don't know the type of indlela ndandibhala ngayo. You will say kuthiwa ntoni, that abstract poetry. Ufike amagama akhona yonke laa nto leya. So I will write like that, I don't even know, but ndayibona, okay, ndithanda ubhala olu hlobo, from ukubukela abantu ke indlela zabo mane ndichola phaa. Okay, so that was my first performance. It was not nice. It was not nice. People started to advise me, but hey man, you have a voice, and you have a character for this. You just need to be out there more. And kazame man obhala ngevenek. That's okay, sure. And then I met up with Amashita Umle. Athi uSiphara athi kum, hey fone into le Qatar lewe, ndidafuna ndayithanda lewe le Qatar, because istring esi1 ingasituniwe for le Qatar yonke. But I had my own tuning, and I didn't want no one to change that tuning, no matter kuthini. Bantu bafike banefondini man, awufuna uyitune le gita, ndithi if uyitunile andizokwazi uyituna back to the way ndandiyitune ngayo. So ke ngoku kulapho ke ndaqonda, man, wonke umuntu uqhoke bama le Qatar uthi it's off tune. Mna this tuning it's mine, and then ingoma eziphumayo pha zezam. So uzibhale wena okanye uyidlale la Qatar noba uyibamba ndida. So ndaqonda, okay, mandiyeke itshintshe ile ntuka yam igita. So yasetwa ke, and then I met up with a lot of people, bandifundisa how to set igita to the standard tuning. I met up with Tabora. I met up, he's the first person that, even when I wrote ingoma uTaxi, ndandidlala namajita kokuthiwa Sounds of Uhuru.
Okay.
Yeah, that was our first band after ndiphumile kwela xesha leza sessions yase-DNE, za-ciphers. Then I wanted to start a band. Sasi Sounds of Uhuru. So we were rehearsing ekhaya. There was a flat pendlini bengahlali mntu.
Okay.
So ndathi manje no man kuba ndifuna iband and I want to know more. That chance ikhona space phaa you can connect isound siriyeseni phayana iflat inde man ayihlali mntu, it's open. So saya khona. So I remember kukho rehearsal centenary hall eback yabo. But yayinto yayidibene ne-acting and everything.
Okay.
So ndinale ngoma man ihlela phaa kum endiyicula izolo with my other friends. Kuhleli ubona nokuhlalwe kutshomi nje yapha engcini. Kuhleli nje kuyancokolwa. Abanye abantu they are doing their things, you don't mind. So kuphuma ingoma. Xa kuphuma le ngoma kuphuma uTaxi apha. Siyokhwelisa ezinye iitshomi zethu ezithu ehlala eMaqaqi. Qha lo Taxi uphuma ngesikezo ke nje ndidlala igita ke apha ke ndidlale ndana. Bone sigeza ngale nto ba siyokhwelisa itaxi le chap. Okay fine. Qhuma this song has a potential. Ndadibana namajidam. Gents, I have this song guys. Qha ichords zayo andizazi zibamba lewe. Athi ubhela gomethi. How about you as chords uzibamba ohlobo. Asibambe kandidlale ndicule ndithi yiyo babe athi okay sure yiyo. Ndadibana noTabora ndifaka uTabora lewe, and then Tabora wanted to introduce me to a lot of people because bona babe ne-sessions babedlala from kwabo Galane, like some Kolunga Jazz Club, yes. So in kwindawo ezininzi. So I'll go kuTabora ndiphethe igidi ndimnike iTabora nale ngoma man nazi chords asibamba agqiba athi efundini ndiza kubiza ke phe stage ndithi because andikabikho kula nto bana I want to be on stage kakhulu. So I dlala the first time. I remember people were crazy, and then imagine Londo leyo uyoyika nokoyika, you don't know the reception that you're gonna get from the people.
Wow.
Yabo, and then abantu bayithanda man, and then yabe kanti life kaThayi yaqala ke ngoku apho. Then ke ndayiqhuba ke ngoku. Yeah. Wow. So it needs, if I can tell you.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful man. That's nice to hear. That's nice to know ngawo already ngeli hlobo sowusichubele ngalo. Thai, when you look at artists like Asha,
okay,
you look at artists like kubani kanelele chap Neo.
Oh, Neo, okay.
Yeah. You could see that there's a touch of Michael Jackson.
Yes.
So you could see nje noba si artists ezingafaniyo kodwa uyabona nje khona into abayiqunzuleyo pha Michael Jackson. So in your case mhlawumbe ikhona artist othi you always look up to this artist and I feel ukuthi I might be Thai but I'm 98% Thai, 2%
Ubani. Now from if you listen to my music, I wouldn't say the inspiration. Yes, I did listen.
Not Thai, yeah. I'm not talking about necessarily how you sound or music. Okay. I'm just talking about the image. The just in it's sometimes ungasound umzekelo basound njengoMichael Jackson.
Yes.
But ba stylish and yabona inanzika yabo indlela onxiba and that. Yeah. Okay. Send shakes nje yonke nje ngawe. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yes, I do love Michael Jackson. Again, I do love Boys to Men. I do love Brian McKnight. I do love Babyface. So my way presentation it can change anytime.
Yeah.
I can be umntu that is only formal, seriously. And then ndiyakwazi uba ndiphinde ndiyitshintshe and then ndibe traditional. Yabona, so whatever loo nto leyo let's say if I see a certain look and then ndiyayithanda, I take it. Yes, I was inspired by a lot of phofu ke mandiyibeke kakuhle lo hlobo ndi-inspirishwa yinto entle
noba isuka kubani
na yabona, if it's beautiful and then it's perfect and
xa uyijongile iza kufanele.
Yes, and umntu is on point about it, even i-stage trying on stage
presence, not the presence, but
a presentation.
Presentation.
Yes, stage presentation.
Stage presentation, yeah.
I do check all of that in an artist. I do check the movements and yabona into ezifana like even the vocal, how to actually control a voice and nendlela onxiba yabo i-presentation yakhona benjalo. So I get inspired by a lot of things. So I would say bana I take from payana if it's beautiful and it works for me, I take it and I use it.
That's beautiful. Kunenye into endike ndiyiqwalasele nga-artist kumandi yazixa ungaculi. Uyaziqwalasela into ezininzi.
Okay.
I'm not sure noba le nto yenzeka natural kodwa okanye umuntu uyayidesign abe nayo. I always term it as musical signature.
Okay.
I might be wrong. Mhlawumbi abantu bemusic bayayazi bona. Whenever untando icule, there was always whenever Bricks icule, like whoa. Bonke nabo mamo Rebecca nabanye, is it something umuntu ayicreate okanye
it becomes a part of you if you have your signature line or your signature sign. Abanye abantu they do it
without even thinking,
and then ubekho umuntu that is a producer that can just say bana, hey, nice the way tires kuyenza isikoko, because untando each and every time no matter he's on radio he always does that. I wouldn't say mnage I do have it, but there's something that I love when ingoma move. I love to say shop. Yeah,
I've noticed that.
Yeah, just to when I do that, I mean,
and ingathi yakuphamba la winto.
Yeah, I peak.
Kawungathi ngoku show uyaziva noba hayi ngoku. I've noticed that so many times.
Mostly when I do that, I do it because the pasela mazda. Because if you don't communicate with your band, since I'm always playing with the band, if you don't communicate or have ways to communicate with them, I think you'll miss the performance. You'll miss a lot of things. So I always have a communication. If you see me on stage, mostly I always look at my people, my guys, and making sure xa into ingenile and then okanye siyibambile uyayiva bajo ingoma ngoku siyibambile, we are really doing this. Then I'll just go sure. Okay, now simkile. So yeah, it's you can't just take something that is not part of you. You know.
Nobody can take it away from you.
It has to just is pumele okanye if you create it, it has to be part of you. If nekube nguwe. Just like that.
Yeah, Tai, there's also another thing that I've noticed kwalapha kuculeni kwakho.
All right.
You've got a certain lingo. I don't know how bangayibeka kanjani, but whenever dokumamele ingathi, I'm going to make an example mhlambi uthi blasketini. Every time ucula kuna I don't know how to term it's slang, ne?
It's slang saseBhayi. Yeah, because if you go to East London, you go to Mthatha, you go to andazi mhlambi King, I think you'll find out that isiXhosa indlela abathetha ngaso phayana kula macala, it's not the same way. That yabona indlela ke ngokubhalwa ngayo, obviously. Even when I'm sure even when a person is writing a book, ebhala ngesintu, compared to wena mntu walapha, the way as I interpret ngakhona amagama akhe and then the storyline, it's not gonna be the same. I've listened to indlela uNathi indlela abhala ngayo. I've listened to uVusumzi indlela abhala ngayo, which is uVusinova. So I've seen bona ke like uVusinova indlela abhala ngayo, I've seen uNathi indlela abhala ngayo, and then you can tell actually bana this is totally different and these people are not from the same background. Yabo. So even indlela like just a practical or a beautiful example, Slick Angel no Mquqo. Yabo. The reason they complement each other, then abasuke kudawe one, but Uslick ngwasemont yabo and then uMXO ngwasebhayi. But they did an album. I don't think they did one. They had an album back then. There's an album now that they have. If you listen to Indlela Zabo part, the approach of words and everything, you can tell that abantu abasuka.
And blend together.
Yes, yabo. So umntu ubane from indawo asuka kuyo ubane Ndlela abeka khona. So mna nam ke ngoku from the area endikhule kuyo and then nobona ke izinto nabantu xa bethethayo because mna I love to write ngale ndlela ndithetha ngayo. Yabona if ndithetha nentombazana umzekelo andizosebenzisa amagama angqingqwa that I don't know. So I would love to actually talk with this woman ngendlela that is
Now uthetha ngayo
so ke ngoku ndizokwazi uvakala as mna. So the way ndisebenzisa ngayo ke saslang salapha sis today abanye abantu bazawutsho and then onye umuntu uzokuthi baye yabona sisipantsula from other songs because I take yonke into background yam, the people that endispende ixesha nabo, the experiences that I went through, and then I use my way of explaining okanye trying to put the message out there. Ngoba ndiyibeke ngale ndlela yam, not trying to be or trying to sound like someone else. Although I always get abantu most time kuthiwa, hey man, you remind me Mquqo, you remind me Uslick, all of that. So I think if batsho it's fine that I'm in the right track, but what makes me different is that there's a light, there's a ways up, just to be a different person. So basically,
No man, I must say ndiyayithanda man kakhulu indlela obhala ngayo.
Okay.
Mna ndingumntu othanda kakhulu ukumamela i-lyrics apha engomeni.
Okay.
Ndiyathanda ukuba uyazi uba hey le ndoda okanye lo sisi njengoba ebhala mhlawumbe bekusenzeka ntoni kuyo. Yeah, I've listened to so many songs ezibhalileyo.
Okay.
Dudla Ntombazana, Mamela Mna.
Okay.
So many songs. Kodwa kunengoma ethi uzoba grand Joe.
Yeah, no, that's your favorite. Okay, sure.
Kunengoma ethi uzoba grand Joe. Langoma ndinawo umdla okwazi ukuba mhlawumbe noma isuke laphi because xa uyicula uyabona uyachaza uba uzaba grand Joe, but esiba umamele esiba iya kuvutha undabo layo,
there's a music in the air,
uye now believe uba man ndizaba right. Yabo the manner oyipresenta ngayo ukuthi even though sometimes ayinazi lyrics ezininzi,
you can't really hear,
but intona nto ibethelelayo into yoba uzaba grand Joe. Sometimes umuntu you would expect ukuthi xa ibhala ingoma mhlawumbe kuzakwenzeka like izitanza. La ngoma ayinazitanza ezininzi.
No.
But yana nto ingamandla The
message.
So what inspired you to write that song?
Okay, that song, I wrote that song in Joburg with Amajita. Two of them, they passed away.
Oh man, sorry to hear that.
And the song, iwords zayo zokuqala, like the first line, there's a guy, Uqesko, that is in Joburg. We don't know where he is now, but he was a good writer. So through everything, from these experiences,
sure,
and then spending time with these people, I went in different places trying to find myself, and
sure,
being in Estradwin and spending time with abantu that you feel abantu will say, you can't chill with these people because abantu bazi drug or whatsoever, but trying to understand them. For me it was a blessing because I get to know more about myself. So in Tsokolo, it's not a beautiful thing, and the only way that you can try to find indlela to motivate abantu, for me, ndayibona it's Leonardo, that is the most yes, so we came up with the song Lamajita Sicule Uzoba Credit with no words. Uzoba Credit. So I did everything else. Say record a and I came up with the words. If you listen to those words, as a words as ibana ingati sispina kalo and the language because language as a strategy. 10 bucks in Rand, 14 seater, which is 10 rand. It takes 10 rand. Umajonisa ngokanda cheese. So that means umajonisa ubolekisa ngemali abambe card, and then imali yakho ayinyuse, and then xa ufika pha imali inyukile, it's not even ayilingananga nolingana nale mali le change laza kunika yona uqonqa usoluphinde uthini so that song exposes all of those things, life experiences abantu, and then so ndathatha yonke laa nto and then ndafaka nam because nam I had my own problems also,
sure,
whether noba I'll go to town ngenyawo and all of that. So the song basically it's a ingoma whereby njengoba iziphatha zonke zazinto that ihle nje all the time ifake hope from the people that no matter all of these things ziyenzeka. Kuzoba grand Joe. I mean, you can look for umsebenzi ungawufumani for years, but kuzoba grand Joe. Ungalala ungatyanga for like weeks and then think that this is it in your life. Kuzoba grand Joe. Yabona, the relationship wise, yabona, so because there are things as in people they kill themselves for izinto whereby if they had someone onohleli nje uthi fundini no matter what kuzoba right man, yabona.
And ukuthetha yes kuyadala,
I'm telling you. Because I remember more than anything, I know music can heal people. Sure. Because it healed me. But there are so many songs that I did that. So Langoma, when it came out, it was an inspiration from Kuti, a motivation from Kuti. It yade a joke in a way, but it's not a joke. So we took that thing and then saying and then I had to write a song, and then Puma, and then producer, and it's still beautiful.
Evergreen.
I don't think Langomia is a pele.
Evergreen.
So yeah, beautiful. Basically it's
beautiful
that.
Song. Yazi pha earlier ngexesha besinqoko you mentioned that uTabora.
Okay.
Uthi kuwe biza ke pha stage.
Yeah, kaloku it's always like that.
And uthi wena xa ubuncokola uqonda uyoyika.
Yes.
Yeah. But xa ndikubukela stage ngoku, you're a beast. Xa ungapha kwala microphone uyabona nje ba isengothaya ngoku. And I ndiyambulela kakhulu uBongani Tulwana ngokuyenza loo nto.
Yes.
Ubhuti man uzatsho
Sakucela khona usiciceza.
Man siyazama bhuti.
Uthi yazi into eziciceza.
Isizathu manje ndithi ndiyambulela man.
Okay.
Kungoba I can't remember the year kodwa the whole South Africa was crazy. Unathi Mankai ubhale i-album, beautiful album. Kwathiwa uzoperforma eBhayi. That ke njengoba ningomuntu ngafana ngihambe ku-show, but this one andisoze ndiyiphosa.
Yes.
I was there with my family. And I remember uba nanicula nani pha, and njengoba nanicula nje nanichayelela yena. It was into
curtain raisers, yeah.
Nanichayelela yena. There's a moment eyenzekayo pha.
Yes.
Ayandenza into yoba ndingakulibali unanamhlanje.
Okay, that was years back.
That was years back. And not every Tom, Jack and Jill or musician angayenza lanto yenzekayo. Let me remind you.
Yes.
Remind me nababukeli bethu.
Yes.
So nina niyacula, unathi uzocula emva kwenu. Everyone is waiting for Nathi Mankai. We've never seen the guy performing live.
Yes.
Ingoma zakhe sizimamele and you crazy. Imamele yonke album iyophela imandi yonke ingoma. Then akadathi gqi unathi. Okoko nicula nina. I think we performed about 8 songs. I can't remember. Now, ixesha liyahamba unathi akadathi gqi. You were on stage because nani nikezela ni chance. You were on stage and people pressing panic party.
Yes.
They started to sing.
While I was on
stage. Whilst we're now putting mic. But guess what? You changed that. That mentality wayichinja wacula wena le ngoma wayicula yayisithi taxi.
Yes.
Wachinja la ngoma bayicula bacula.
Bagena kuye they became.
Because I'm like, if bayena ukwenza komnye umuntu lana mhlawumbe wayengajonga ku band yakhe, because ngoku everyone akasound dikiwe ngokumamela. But wena wathi andinoyiki. Waya pha kubo wacula and samamela wena sacula nathi sahoya lento yenza.
Yes.
That takes it like hey
yabona
I
remember that day, like that is the day that changed my life more than anything as a performer.
Yeah.
Being booed by abantu abaninzi.
Bakoni
bakuwe olahlobo, it was either iyandenza, it builds me as a person, or it breaks me. So when I was on stage that day, daba nalo thought le bana, these people,
they used to celebrate you
throughout the years.
You know,
I've been doing shows, banye baye kundawo ndiye kundawo and do free shows and perform in front of them for free and do all of that because of they were panicking, and then them, instead of celebrating artist layabo opening for a big act. So yeah, and I understand because from kwinto yenzekileyo from i-artist ufike mhlawumbe ku-invite you, because if you remember that year kwaku-invite i-artist ingafiki abantu babe bebhatele amatikiti. So they were having that panic because baneza experiences that it's either akazi or not. So ke ngokuba I became la letu desert don't know but and as born in the situation. So I remember it very well. To me it was, I don't know what was going on in my head because that njonga amajita xa njonga band yakho, I can see amajita bana babawula le ngoma uyiqhawula ngase bayiqhawule phakathi basole beyeka ngoku because le yenzeka pha ngubhu, but akuthiwa bhu because they are singing, showing that we have no interest.
Yes, thina sifuna le.
So that time something yavele yavuka inside of me.
You fought me.
And then I really don't know because I remember ndavula there was a barricade that barricade it's blocking the people from the stage. So I opened that and then ndangena kubo phakathi. Nabafaka, I could feel their energy, and even when I did that, I think they also, from what they were doing, bavele shock. Bana, this guy, he's really not doing this. Dangena phakathi wonke lamntu wemninsola hlobo ndangena kubo, and then I started singing with my confidence, with whatever that was going on. And I guess nabantu basekhaya, they were actually, there's a lot of things, like it can be the angels, it can be abantu abadala, it can be imithandazo yam, imithandazo a lot of things could have just made me pick up. But one thing that I can tell you is that I lost myself that moment, and then I did what I believe in, and then abantu bangena. If you are kumbula, people, it was so crazy.
I still remember the song.
Yeah, abantu, and ke ngoku enye into, because people knew me by takes throughout as now. So mhlambe ezinye ingoma bengaza, I don't know, but I'm not trying to explain okanye ndizama uba defender but it was magical, man. I know, because I remember abanye people will come to me, but hey Tai, what happened? Did it bra? And if ubukwazi ukuya kum backstage, ndahlala abantu after that performance, I went straight backstage, ndandihleli ndedwa, and people, they were ndandilost, ndinovalo, ndilost, I don't know bana. I just isibindi singaka. I guess it was a hunger of trying to show people what you believe in, and trying to ubonisa abantu bana this is me, and then accept me for who I am, and the way lena ndiyenza manyanya. So that's when ke abantu uqabi njokweni akabelieve even today. He still has the footage. Uthi yaza ikhuphe nopana eminyakeni when I'm famous. Because I want to go back to that moment. So each and every time this stage in going back kulando katabora uye wabuilder someone great inside of me when it comes on stage, because when we're talking about him on stage, is a beast. So he was trying by all means to break me from all of that. Listen, yes, you can have a fear, so basa staging, but once you are on stage, be on stage, and no one else, landawo leyana indawo yakho. Yabo, take yourself to the highest level, no matter kutheni. So yonke ke ukuzo lo mazwi akhe namanye amazwi ke of a lot of people that comes to me and inspire me, excuse me, ngendlela is different. Bonke abo bantu abo, they built me when I'm on stage. So there's a lot of things that I can just say, but okay, abanye abantu banesebenzisa substances to go through all of that. Nah, I don't use anything. I just let the spirit, the performance itself is tatele, and then build me to be the person that I am today on stage.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I'm imagining mhlambi, mhlambi ungathini to encourage ezinye artists nazo, because there are a few things and is noticeable ku. Talk to us as a performer. You don't take that for granted.
Yes.
You are presentable.
Yes.
You're clean.
Yes.
When you get into the stage, you're a performer.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why Ben said earlier, you become a beast.
Yes.
We are ihlonipha lento.
Yes.
And you are bonakala, you just leave everything per staging when you do it. That's why namhlanje ndingasoze ndilibale la moment, because ndandiqala ukubona ngala mina ndandiya kunathi.
I'm sure
No, ndandingaculi. Ndandingaculi. No, akonjani. I was just surprised. Wow, uyakhumbula la nto yayisenzeka phaa eBack.
Yes.
Yabo? Thina sasilapha phambili phaa ku-VIPs.
Yeah, phaa ku-VIPs. Okay, kwaba behleli phansi.
Yeah. Sasiphathi and we were like, what is happening? So kodwa wena wayi-congratulate. So mhlawumbi as i-message yoku-encourage another artist.
Alright.
Kwezi zinto nditashe kuzo ndizipick up ileko i-discipline, indlela onxiba ngayo nokuhlonipha kwakho stage, and obviously the confidence onayo even namaxesha afana nala besithetha ngawo. Mhlawumbi what would you say kunye artist?
Okay, first of all, na artist, if you don't believe kuwe kokuqala, I love to mention that. If you don't believe that you are great and you are good in what you're doing. If we lose it up, you won't know exactly how to build yourself. And then presentation wise, okay, when it comes to the only reason I love to get right when I'm on stage, because I believe when you're selling something and then you want people to buy into this thing, you need to have a way. Presentation, it has to be the one that
definitely.
And then the confidence, because you cannot sell something that you don't have a confidence. People won't buy that. So, and then being extraordinary, it's just an umbrella of all of that, because you market yourself, you present everything, and then there have to be something different about you. That makes people bakwazi ukuhlula from other people, bakwazi ukuthi no, from ubani, from utai, from kunat uyotsho kuvusinova uyotsho kutai. When we check the three, they are totally different people. When it comes to performance wise, when it comes the presentation, abanye ke banemali, abanye abantu. So basically you cannot really depend on money or on kwimali or ngendlela ondlela onozipresenta ngakhona phakathi kwabantu. So you can just take into ezincinci, buy ezanto nje, like nice colors that you love, and then okanye impahla ezithile nje, just nje to ulenduka presentable. For example, on my show, eshowini yam ndinxibe ikimono and then ndanxiba ijini, ndanxiba ihlangu nje. No one was focusing on bana, hey, ezawezinxibileyo I wonder zimali. They saw the beauty presentation on stage, and then umntu ujonga la ikimono, ujonga everything, avela bona bayadibana yonke lento le. And then ke ngoku that's when umntu avele ungakaculi nocula, usangena nje ubavela bakubona okay, the presentation itself uyabona ithi mandimamele. So you can be anyone, but if you have the confidence, okay, your presentation, it's on point, there's no akho mntu unganozama to be okanye umntu onofuna ukumamela, because indlela ongayo. Although you get some cases, like cases yale besithethe ngayo, no matter how good indlela onxibe ngayo okanye how good your voice is, but and then you have confidence also, but you get people still abantu that will abaza come on. That doesn't mean that you have to landele what omnye umntu ayifilayo about you. Strictly, if you believe in yourself, no one else can be above you.
Definitely.
So basically that's my message I can give to another artist.
Okay, no, that's beautiful, man. Tell me, when it comes to igama lakho lithi Blaq tie,
all right,
khange ikubophelele loo nto when it comes to xa kufuneka unxibile uba kunyanzelekile unxibe itayi lemnyama?
For years.
Because xa kuthiwa ngu-black tie ndibona itayi elimnyama, then ndivele ndithi okay,
I get it. For years.
Ngoku mhlawumbi noba nguwena njengoba ufuna utshintsha ubona into entle, laa nto ayifuni itayi lemnyama, mhlawumbi khange ikukrwitshe mhlawumbi.
For iminyaka ngobe ndiqala ulifaka igama laka black tie, I had to ndinxibe itayi all the time elimnyama. I was always on suits, ndibone ndinxibe itayi elimnyama lelentuka. So now ke ngoku abantu bacinga fana uba u-black tie, he is black tie because of
the tie.
Kanti black tie is not black tie because of the tie. The music, the yena wonke, he is black tie because the name black tie nakumo, although yaza bantwini ingathi it's because of the tie, but the music, yabona, the creativity and then the gift itself, yabona, it made me diskwazi ukutsho bana ndingu-black tie. Yes, there are ways. Yes, igama lami indlela endilifumene ngakhona naye la tata wayenika the name. I'm sure he was listening to the music because what my man.
Oh, when you go to
yes, some old man that I've met once. I've never done pin in the morning again. When he was just standing there, Conin alone. No, I don't see kwa call at that time.
Okay.
No, not a bor. So kwanga ko lanto yes ben mano de ngudi tai case in let's say if we have like corporate gigs. Yeah, but still although kunjalo. And then it was like Nandutun Tyrese Bantwini. Listen, gentlemen, please let's welcome Tyrese on stage. So I wonder, and then he listened. Also background, Joe or Mamelam Ufike we're playing with a band and then the Tabora we're playing with jazz legends. So obviously you're gonna hear some jazz elements there and there. So and then this old man was like, Banka Blaq offending. Dithi ke mna ke ndingu Tyrese. My list was Tansi. No man. Igama lakho nguBlaq tie. Yabo. Nongaphinde ulisebenzisele. Ndiqoma ejala thanda Blaq tie. Your music man, your sound, indlela osawunda ngayo and nayo indlela the way you are. Yabona you are Blaq tie. Yeah, okay, I love this. So and I had to give it more meaning. Because I'm a black child okhula la elokishini who doesn't have a background Mquqo, like to even study music. But like even the way of ubhala that's teacher ngokwami wagoto fifanyana nje on ubamba igita.
Sure.
But most of the times it chords, let's say I'll get like 2 chords, but out of that 2 chords I'll put my 10. You know, I find ways to change things. Excuse me, that's change and then I taught myself a lot of things. So like okay, you know what? Let me just I'm Blaq tie for you because as a black child who organizes as experiences like omnye umntu kufuneka aye esikolweni for zona. I am good enough to say that I am Blaq tie because I didn't need to go to school to be talented the way that I am. So I have to celebrate my blackness.
Sure.
And then the gift and then nendlela ke ngoku that I present myself to the people. So I'm Blaq tie.
Wow.
So it came out all of
okay. No man usisi that you are currently dating.
Hey my God.
Okay, mhlawumbe manje usisi okanye
osisi. Wow. Okay.
Ngixolele ngale ngizayibuza torho idlulile. It's something eyenzekileyo. It's just past.
Okay.
But I just want to reflect. I strongly believe that ezinye zengoma ozibhalile izinto ezenzekileyo kuwe.
Yes.
And waqonda ukuba lento mawuyifake engomeni.
Okay.
Usibhalele ingoma ethi buyisa. And xa ngimamela ingoma le kuyabonakala indoda ithetha nelinye ibhinqa ba malubuyise uthando. Hayi.
Okay.
If ba asizobethwa mhlawumbi.
No. Just we fine.
Ukwenza noni pha ingomeni? Uyagowa pha.
Ngumgowo njalo pha because phayana la ngoma leyana there's this girl I used to date. Usebenza Abu Dhabi, Dubai.
Okay,
yes, and then when she left, we were in good terms, but izinto ke zachinja because good and yabona. So obviously a lot of things can happen in between. I was not happy, and I could see a change in her, and then ndavele ndakhumbula indlela ndaqala udibana naye ngayo. So when I start the song ndizama umchazela ke ngoku ndikhumbula the day I met you, how it was and all of that. So now because of yonke laa nto yenzekileyo
olutshintsho olwenzeka
kuvele kwatshintsha everything. So ndicela ubuyise my love because I gave you all my love.
No.
And they are, hey, they always like that so that makabuyise ke as much as bana ekude. I remember when uphuma kwayo ngokulaa nto ukuthi album ndamthumelela, she was crying. Yabona and all of that. It's beautiful. So so basically Mquqo, but
beautiful art. Beautiful art. No man, ndiyayithanda confidence about please continue to shine. Continue to bring more music.
Thank you.
When it comes to more music,
all right,
is there any new material that you're cooking for us?
Yes, there's a lot.
What can we expect and when?
There's a lot. This year is a year endifuna ukhupha i-album ezawuba yi-hit. Yabona, yes, I do have i-album lenayo
Mamela Mna, yes.
Mamela Mna didn't get enough enough support for abantu bamamela. So although abantu bathi banathai la album ikhaphinde uyithi uyifake ebantwini, and then probably people bazai receive those who didn't get it. So bendicinga ke le, but I'm doing umculo omtsha, I'm doing features. I did a song with Mquqo, which is Uba Umshengu as the main vocalist.
Okay.
It's a Skatamia group that abakhule under Mambazo, and then they perform with Mambazo, and then Mambazo yabakhulisa. And then we met up with that Lawrence Machisa, the late Lawrence Machisa, may his soul rest in peace. And then we did Ingoma, which is one of Ingoma Bantu Bati. It's gonna be one of the hits. Ukuboni. We did three tracks. We did Kuboni. We did the amagama azo they not yet confirmed. It's just let's say mhlawumbe ingoma isounda nje undiza kulinda umzekelo, if ndicula uzokulinda, we just take that. So we haven't confirmed the names of the song. So I did 3 tracks with Bona. There are still more features that I want to do. I do want to do ingoma ezimbini okanye even one with Mquqo no Slick. Plan to do that on this second album. And then there's a song that I'm also writing now with LZK. So zininzi man, there's a lot of beautiful music.
So we can expect a lot from you this year.
A lot, and it seems like also Utai, there's a beautiful light. I don't want to jinx it, but outside Saboboni Sabana, there are people that wants me to do this album very badly. It's just this indogamous, you can't just take a decision and go.
Yes, of course.
As an artist, so you need to go through everything, and then if the terms are fine, and then the number band. So there's a lot. There's the album. I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, man, because the way and the songs, the way Andy's building a corner, and the way the people abebangena, like the great Dr. Lawrence, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I can't wait for it to come out. I can't wait to be on studio actually to start.
Wow.
Yeah, Bona to do the album. So there is Mquqo Omtsha that is coming.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Yeah. Well, before we get to Kulule, man, I'm going to question. Apha South Africa xa ujonge kwimvumi nje jikelele ngeke imvumi othi noma kuthiwa ndilele ngomqolo andibawela usebenza naye this artist nakanjani
andibawela okanye
ndiyabawela sabawela usebenza naye
sabawela okay yamona artist that endibawela usebenza naye because of indlela obhala yabona I'm thinking ngale nto uqhoka sengcinga even if let's say if I would have to go which is I don't think I'll ever do that. Ndiye kwinto ezifana no X Factor okanye or, you know what I mean. I would love to work with Sjava.
Yeah.
Yabona, like seriously, I don't know. I would love to work with Sjava. He's the only artist that
Usijava nyalo le nto uyithethayo ubhala ngeli hlobo athetha ngalo.
Yeah, kubona is a storyteller. The way it is, yabona akayi
kahleni bafana.
Yo, I love how he writes. That's exactly what I want in this album, because the reason I even have Oyiscatamia, I'm inspired by it sounds as you know, the Zulu people with their maskandi and stuff. You know, so yabona Sjava is the guy for me. You know, yeah. But there's a guy also that is really okutwa Given Zulu.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a very good producer in Joburg. Okay. So I would also love to
work with
that guy, because he worked with Amanda Blaq. The second album he did an album also like Amifako.
Oh, Amifako. Okay.
Yeah,
beautiful
so,
album.
Yeah, come on. So I would love to have those. I mean, if I can have those two in my box, I'm telling you, this album, this is the time. Obviously, people, because if you check my image, and then straight man, even to straight the image itself, that banner where Utai is going, about music wise and stuff, because I did that so that people. Obvious but now since I'm talking about his Katamia, I'm talking about a little bit of his sounds, the sound is totally gonna change. Afro soul maybe they're gonna come up with a name. Yobacho Nobana, it's no matter indigenous what
yes,
genre is always being created. So I want that, so I'm very choosy with the people that I want on the album. So Sjava, Given Zulu, and then nabanye ke obvious bazamane besithi in between.
Wow. Yabona le nto sigqibo ngoku.
Okay.
It's not impossible by ifikelele ezindlebeni zika Sjava no Given Zulu.
Okay.
I can tell you now. If Baba Mamela or whoever oyivile le nto.
Yes.
Please hook dibana nathi apha Kunjani. So it's not impossible.
Yeah,
it's not impossible.
No, I know.
Kukhona umntana othathe ingoma kaSjava wazidlalela apha erumini wayicula. But kwenzeka ba yonke laa nto yakhe yofikelela kuSjava umnike opportunity okokuba a perform na staging. Latest album kaSjava. Le nami ithi Sibuko na.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I love I only saw the cover.
Yes. That one, lamdana featureshile ba. Lawa wayidlala ingoma yakhe.
Yeah.
Edlala nge-keyboard, and then la video went viral.
Yeah.
So that's why sitting ngoku, it's not impossible. Mhlawumbe umuntu uzakukhangela black tie. And then ave ba ucula njani, because ngoku uyathetha.
Yeah.
Mhlawumbe ave ucula njani, and then azokwazi uvisa. Should I listen to this?
I've shared a stage naye. In a festival, same festival, for so many years. I've seen him for like iminyaka, but I've never gotten to elaxesha to ubona ukuhlala naye. Even last year I was actually watching him and then he did a very nice performance, the presentation, everything. And I'm like, hey, I would love to work with this guy. I would love to work with this guy.
No, umuntu kind nami ndike ndadibana naye kodwa ke wayelapha yamana Amanda Blaq, Amanda Sanlu. Asebenza bobabili mose xa sebeqala.
Okay.
Iqala Amanda.
Yeah. Uyomfaka ya mostly.
Balapha iPF14 ngenye imini.
Oh, okay.
Yeshema abangabantu mana bakho. Nikeza ngeskipa nange albums and that. So ungumuntu ungathi ngumuntu down to earth. Umuntu down to earth.
Yena ngumuntu othobekileyo kakhulu, umuntu othobekileyo, but ke zezinto.
Yeah, lena sithi andiyazi ba yintoni lento xa kuzoperforma okanye kukho mhlawumbe lo show fumanise kwi-local artist masibe ngapha kanti kuthiwa kudala yayingekho loo nto nanime-English nonke.
In certain festival ayikho loo nto leyo.
No,
Yeah,
man,
and
it's
certain
alright.
festivals zezithile nezithile that you get kuthiwa ba VVIP, and then so you need to know there are such things.
No, man. Ty,
Yeah,
thank you
wow.
so much, man.
Thank you, sir.
We really appreciate ngoba uthi ububhizi bakho.
Okay.
Kodwa uzalenza ixesha to come and sit with us. Sizoncokola nawe ngolu hlobo sincokola ngayo.
Yes.
Siyabulela man kakhulu. Continue to shine. Continue to bring more music.
Yes.
Continue to heal. Ezinye uyasigowisa kodwa
Ndizawugowa apha on this album.
Yeah, no, siyabulela man kakhulu ngexesha lakho. Before ke sikukhulule wonke umuntu olapha.
All right.
We call it a traditional question or a traditional request.
Okay.
Apho siye sikucele khona kokuba uphosa amazwi enkuthazo kumphulaphuli nombukeli obukeleyo out there. Mhlambi uyawuthi xa ebukela le video adibane kanye nale ndawo unikezela a message of encouragement abe yena down mhlambi gowa. So amazwi nje okukhuthaza noba ngumuntu oyi-musician noba ngumuntu nje uyaziphilela kodwa anamaphupha but akho nto yakhipheka phambili. Amazwi nje enkuthazo beside to say uzoba grand Joe. What would you say?
Yeah, because I was just gonna say uzoba grand Joe, and that's it. Okokuqala, I would say yes, it's not easy. Yabona, in this world we live in, so giving up, it's not an option in whatever you want to be. And then your dreams are what yona that makes who you are, because you are totally different from me and from nabanye abantu, because you are unique and then you are yourself. So embrace that and become the better version of yourself, because you can be that person. So basically be you and believe in yourself no matter what. So yeah, basically,
Power
to the black person. No, power to you more than anything.
Siyabonga man kakhulu. Social media platforms uThai ufumane kuphi?
Ndikhona on Facebook as Black Tie Gulwa. Ndikhona on Instagram as Black Tie. Just Black Tie BLAQTYE. Ndikhona also on YouTube if you want the album Umamela Mna Ikhona. Ikhona pha ku YouTube. Ikhona everywhere. I think it's also on iTunes, Abo Shazam, so you can download the album. Gaping I mentioned. The corner also for bookings, man.
Of course,
you
man.
know, the corner for performing. I'm still around in PE, so even outside, even outside. So I'm available. You can just send me an inbox or try to find a way.
Sure.
You can get me.
Sure.
So
sure.
basically,
No, thank you so much, man. Ndiyabona apha ba mama nosapho.
Deba with the legend itself. That's the legend.
So apho khoyo lo mntana uhle nje umbelekile. Yeah.
Not I don't know, ndiqibele kudala yazi ukumdlala yazi, and I'm sure it's
kodwa ke asizokwazi ukukhulula uphethe lo mntana ungasivisi. Ababukeli bethu phana abanothi xa sibona lo mntwana simbuke nje olusana kufuneka ube kanti uyalisebenzisa. Uzasivisa mhlambi eyiphi ingoma?
Okay,
mhlambi noba imedley noba anything nje.
I'll just do ukhuboni.
Okay.
Ukhuboni, one of the songs lena ndiyenze with Dad Lawrence. I decided to do that song because it reminds me him. And it reminds me the creativity aye wayifaka within the track, yabona, and the vocals izinto bezenza. There are a lot of things that obviously I say when it's fully done, that's when the more beauty yayo is aphuma khona. So I want to do ukhubona kajoli.
Ukhubona kajoli.
Akajoli ukhuboni, because le ngoma yaphuma olinye hlobo with uba unkunzi, amaxhwane mambazo.
Okay.
We were talking about this guy uKhubone kuba uKhubone akayazi problem. Abantu babona uKhubone manje behleka uKhubone ingathi uyanqwakuza man ingathi kutheni kanti eyona nto imtshayo uKhubone akajoli. So
no, I can pull as we sign out uzasiculela ke namhlanje Black Tie Tyrese Gulwa.
I hope ndiyavela.
Sizamshare yedwa benza kushare wedwa as we sign out.
Yes.
Uke usinike ke performance kaKhubone. Kuthiwa ke uKhubone uyawacaphula pha ku Bob Marley. Xa wayesithi Bob Marley, no woman, no cry.
No cry.
Ngoku abantu bemjonga ke kuhlaleni uKhubone lo bambona ba hayi akago akathini kanti isizathu uKhubone akajoli. Enkosi kakhulu bethu nasiyabulela man. Siyacela njani niqhubeke ukusixhasa nesikhangela kuzo zonke social media platforms. Siyabulela kakhulu basingenile sangena giligidi kiwaka 1000 subscribers pa ku YouTube. Niqhubeke ke manjalo na ku Facebook, ku TikTok, zonke social media platforms siyafumaneka nenze njalo kusilandela man. Siyabulela kakhulu as ke uTyrese eza sign out ngengoma yakhe entsha. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyrese Gulwa.
All right.
Khubone.
Okay.
Liba belinga jo Himfama haziboni Nesizwe hazikondi uKhubone akajoli Liba belinga joni Himfama haziboni Nesizwe hazikoni uKhubone akajoli Sondela wemngani doyikungami Dance njani ungakoyiki mntana womuntu Kothando lwami sondela wemngani doyikungami Dance njani ungakoyiki mntana womuntu Kothando lwami Liba belinga jo Imvama haziboni Nesizwe hazikondi uKhubone akajoli Liba belinga joni Imvama haziboni Nesizwe hazikoni uKhubone akajoli awusondela wemngani doyikungami Dance njani ungakoyiki mntana womuntu Kothando lwami awusondela wemngani doyikungami Dance njani ungakoyiki mntana womuntu Kothando lwami wanna learn more, wanna get exposed. Yeah, Kunjani, masithethe man, ngama man Kunjani.